What's up, people?
So, what's going on? So we're gonna do a story. Well, she has this really amazing story that she had today, and as idiots, as idiots, all over the world, we want to just say, hey, we want to post it online and say, hey. But it is fun, and while it is a fun story, it ends in a really good night too. So, and that's where I come in. But let's start her off with the story, and while I eat.
I know. I'm still hungry.
Tell the story.
Okay, anyways, so I'm actually a care provider. And anyways, I've actually met the grandmother of the main bass player and the keyboard player for Papa Roach. Isn't that freaking awesome? And basically,
Tell how many people she told. She told this to everybody.
Basically, like, after I met her, I literally told so many people. Like, after I met the grandma, or actually, during the time I was visiting the grandma, I literally told my husband, I was like, oh my gosh. He's like, what? I was like, this woman that I'm caring for is actually related, or is actually the grandmother. Her son is the father of the keyboard player and the bass player. Like, how freaking awesome is that?
Yep.
And I was like, and he's like, nah, I don't think so. I was like, dude, seriously, the grandmother, she literally sang the "This Is My Last Resort" song, and listening to her sing it, like, she couldn't be lying about that. Even her niece was talking about it, or actually her daughter, not her niece. But yeah.
Okay, so. Okay. Remember, like the part where she said this to everybody, literally everybody. She messaged everybody. She went into my job and was like talking to people in my job. We went into the bank, talking to people into the bank. So this was going on all night. And then here's the fun part. So she had this really, the day got even better. So we decided to go to Santa Monica Pier, to celebrate my sister's birthday and all that. So we went there, have fun, playing around the arcade. We spent 2 hours in that arcade, and we didn't even know it. We got there at 6 o'clock. We didn't leave until like 9 o'clock. We're like, oh shit, we were here all night. And then the funny part, the coolest part is, we took 2 cars. And so me and her were in the other car, and my sister was in the other car, and then the other one...
Your sister was in the other car?
My sister was in the same car. And then the other car, we had people we knew. We were driving down Malibu. We were taking the back road through Malibu. And all the way through Long Beach and all that. And we go to... we're like driving all the way. You see the ocean. And so we're hauling ass, swerving back and forth between, left and right. And then I bet you people were like, what the hell are these people doing? And then all of a sudden, this is the hilarious part. So, a friend of ours fucking turned his lights off, and we didn't even know. And then all of a sudden you go, and all of a sudden we're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And he turns his lights off.
I looked through my rearview mirrors, and I'm like, while we were talking to them, I'm like, wow, this fucking idiot has his lights off. Not knowing that it was them. I was like, wow. And then they passed us and they started laughing. I'm like, oh, ha 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 ha. Sorry.
So, the close thing it was a race to get to our house. We get to our house the fastest, and they were just like going so fast down that road. And luckily, we did stop, because I guess there was somebody crashed or a pole went down, so we had to block it.
Oh, construction.
Yeah. And I probably think to blame oh my god, tell them the story about the idiot that tried to cut us off,
Oh,
and
okay.
then the other one just like, I hope he's probably that car's probably dead.
Okay.
That's mean, but it's true. Like, hopefully he's dead.
Yeah, because he
Because
almost
he was
hit
like,
us.
he's like, oh, it was like, we're behind this truck, and we were behind this truck. I'm like, yes, I told you this story, but it was such a funny story.
And he told me to tell this.
Yeah,
story,
yeah,
but you're-
tell the story, tell the
No,
story.
no,
Tell
tell
the
them.
story.
You're already in the middle of the story.
Tell the story. This is good. This is good. No, this food's good.
Okay, anyways. So,
I'll tell the story.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I'll tell the story. That's why it's hard to do this, because of the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Holy shit, you're getting big.
That's what Stephanie said.
You're getting chunky. No, that's gonna be cut out. Holy shit, you ate it all.
I thought you wanted me.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Okay, so...
Oh, yeah, we have water in there.
Yes, we have water. So where were we? Okay, what's that? Okay, where were we? Okay, without them eating all the food behind it.
You want me to tell you?
What?
Want me to tell the story?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically there was this car that was behind us.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to the one part in Malibu where you could overtake the person. So this person is like tailgating us and everything. And you know how in Malibu Canyon there's like many roads. So this person was like freaking tailgating us. And he was really close to us. And then like all of a sudden, like we're side by side.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it gets to that point. And then eventually it got to the point where we had to merge into one. So I'm like, go ahead, pass me, go ahead, do it. You know, and then eventually, like, we had to slow down because it got to the point where we saw a cop.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the lights were off, and then we hit construction site, so then when it got to the point where he could actually get ahead of me, he's like, screw that, so he stayed behind me. So he slows down, goes behind us again.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this other jackass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this one is stupid. Like, after
Right,
the
like,
construction site, oh my gosh, this person's all, like, cuts
he
everyone
was
off.
cutting everybody off in the corners, and he got behind his truck, and it was like,
Yeah.
he got behind his truck, and he was just like, ha, that's what you get, and then all of a sudden, he's like, oh, he finds a spot, he goes around it, and all of a sudden, he's drifting on, because there's so windy roads, that I'm just like, I hope that fucker is, like, dead. I know it's, like, a mean thing, but come on, that's, like, a dick move that he did.
I know.
And he was just like, come on, you're gonna, I was just like, come on, that was a dick move that he did. But, and then all of a sudden towards the end, the coolest part is like towards the end, it was just like, it was an epic because we were racing, all of a sudden we were having like epic music in the background, like we turned the epic music on, it was just like, getting like good, and we were like, oh, okay, who's gonna race to the finish? And it felt like a race all the way there, and then we get to my house, and that's not where the fun. But this is the best part about this. Okay, I swear I must have been like in a really good mood or just in the zone. So we go back to a friend of ours' house. We go back to his house playing Tekken. We were playing Street Fighter. Fucking sucked at it. Put on Tekken. They're like, let's play Tekken. Those two went at it. Tekken. They went at it. And then all of a sudden, I got the controller, and I got Law, and all of a sudden, I was fucking creaming his ass, good lord, like 7, 8, 9.
I know we could have got the picture, but
I wish I took the picture. But I was so in the zone that every character he was like, oh, I'm gonna be. I was afraid he was gonna pick the same character I was gonna pick. I swear he was like, oh, because like he said this thing, only way to get like to beat you is that it's like, you know what I'm saying? Only one that you can beat is you beat yourself, and that's what I thought. Hi, Chunky.
I realized that penny was for my shoe.
Yeah, Chunky and tall. be so much cutting and editing. Okay, let's finish this story. But that, okay, then, yeah, okay. So, the funny start is like, okay, so
your house?
no, so we go back to their house, and I was picking the kid out of like his own. Then all of a sudden, these two were playing, and she rubbed her eyes, and then all of a sudden she fell asleep. She fell asleep, and then so I said I wouldn't play Call of Duty World War II until he finished it first. He's like, oh, because we both went and paid it half to go pay to get it. And I said, no, I'm not going to do it. He's like, come on, do it. He was like taunting me to beat it. He's like, you know you want to. I was just like, I don't want to. He's like, oh, I get it here. And then all of a sudden, he's like, I'm the captain. I know what I'm doing. After use this gun, use this gun, use this gun, use this gun. I swear I was, because it was so funny. I mean, I should do a review after I play Call of Duty World at War. But at the moment, I'm not going to do a review. All I'm going to say is I fucking sucked at it. Throwing every other... I was like, oh, I'm like oh, against the Nazis. Every couple of minutes, I was like throwing grenades. And I'm like, what the... And it was just... by the end of the night, I was like, I'm tired. And all of a sudden... It was a long night. And all of a sudden, we were trying to record this all day yesterday. I said, we get home, we fell asleep. So, yes, that is her very crazy. She had it was like nothing can stop her that day. It was like a good day for her, and it was the funniest thing ever. And that's what I was like, you know what? She has to record this because meeting the grandparents of a famous band, a famous group. Going to Santa Monica, having fun, enjoying itself, going back, doing this Fast and the Furious kind of thing, which was the coolest thing ever, and ended off from going to somebody's house, eating cocoa, drinking the hot chocolate,
and passing out,
drinking hot chocolate and playing games. I was just like, I feel like we always do something every Thursday. It's like our tradition. It was like we have to do everything Thursday or Saturday, But yeah, that's the story of the greatest adventure that she ever had, the greatest day ever, and yeah.
Dude, until that day that I actually meet them in person, I would freak out. I would just go like, "Hi."
What would you even say to them?
I don't know. I bet you I'll go.
But yeah.
Hi.
But yeah, that's the story we wanted to tell. Yeah, if you don't, it's like, here's the thing. We do these videos for fun. We're not like, oh my god, we want to be famous and all that. I don't care.
No.
We have two really good jobs. We make videos because we like to have fun. It's just like, we like putting a camera in front of our face and going, what the hell are we talking about today? Or what are we going to do? Or what I used to do. Like when I started it back in 2013. Yeah.
Well, this is pretty much for,
This is, like I said, these videos are for memory, and then we're just going to repost them all up and go, hey, so down the road, like, hey, I remember that. When we're, like, senile and we don't remember anything, we're like what?
The Notebook.
The Notebook and all that, yeah.
Okay, I really want to play Mario Kart now. Okay!
See? Addicted to that game.
No, I'm not.
She's so addicted to that game.
No, I'm not.
She's so addicted that she left as we didn't even finish it, but who cares? Well, thank you. Yes.
Can we play now?
Good night. Goodbye. Have a nice day.